Do you have a good team name in your network marketing team? Well, if you do, that's awesome. I'm going to show you in this video how to use that team name in your prospecting to create more interest when it comes to your products and services. And if you don't, I'm going to share with you in this video how to create a really good team name so you can create the curiosity and interest when you're out prospecting on social media or in the cold market when it comes to promoting your products and services and getting people interested in what it is that you're doing. So stay tuned. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success faster while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I release a brand new training video and free resource for your business every single week. So why the heck do you need a good team name in your network marketing team or in your company? And this is one of the most important things that I've recently learned how to kind of do and use when we're prospecting out in the cold market or on social media to amplify interest in what it is that we're doing. Now, if you have followed my videos, you know that I'm all about branding, and I talk about not branding your network marketing company, I talk about branding you, because people join people, not corporations or companies. And have you ever noticed that the people that are really successful in the company that you might be in are because they have influence or because people look up to them, and when they say, hey, take a look at this, people are like, okay, let's take a look at this. Now, it all has to do with influence and branding. And one of my favorite resources to understanding how important personal branding is if you're trying to build a big business out in the marketplace, especially nowadays, is the brand called You. Now, I don't know if you guys have read this book, but it's literally one of my favorites, and it gives you a really clear picture of why you should be branding you and not your company name or your logo or anything weird like that. This is a book by Peter Montoya. I'll leave a link in the resource section above or below this video in the description box. So you can go and take a look at this and check it out on Amazon. But I saw Peter speak a keynote speech at one of our latest events that we went to, and he was absolutely amazing. I would have paid tens of thousands of dollars for that keynote speech that he did for an hour. And immediately after, I picked up his book and I read it and I read it again. I've actually read it twice. It is literally one of the best books when it comes to learning why you should be building a personal brand if you really, really want to sell a lot of your products and services. Okay, so enough about the book. Let's talk about your team name, okay? That has a lot to do with it. But basically, today we're going to be talking about your network marketing team name. And in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, I like to equip you with a powerful resource that you can download for free and you can use in your business. If you already have a team name, that's really awesome. Do you have a mission statement attached to it? Or do you even have a team name that's going to serve you in your prospecting? Now, if you do or you don't, you might really like today's episode's freebie that we have going for you. So I've created this really cool worksheet with some great questions. And this worksheet is called my Team Branding and Mission Statement Worksheet to help you create the most interest and long-term vision for your team. So I want you to download this. You can pick it up on my blog free, TanyaAliza.com/57 download, the number 57 download. We'll leave a link for you in the description box above or below this video, depending on where you're watching this video. Go there, you'll go to the blog, and then below the video on the blog, there'll be a big yellow button right below the video. And you click the button, you'll get the worksheet. You can download it and you can use it. But basically, I'm going to help you design the best team name so that it serves you in your prospecting. It's not just like this floofy, awesome name. It's something that actually serves you when you use it in your prospecting to create interest to help you sell more of your products and services. So make sure that you pick that up so you can follow along in this video today. So there's 3 reasons why a team name in your network marketing team is really important. Number 1, it unifies your team, especially if you have a team mission attached that you guys are all a part of. So it builds community, it builds unity. And number 2, because you have that unity, people actually feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves. So it's really important to have that team name for the unity, but then also make them feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves, and it gives them purpose being a part of your team. And the third reason why you want to have a really strong, good team name is because you can use it in your prospecting. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So you want to understand the power of having a good team name. And you might be thinking, well, Tanya, why can't I just use my company name, right? The reason why you do not want to use your company name is because there's nothing unique about it. There's tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of people, distributors, doing the same thing as you, and there's no difference between you and everybody else kind of promoting or doing the same thing. So you never want to use your company name in your business cards, if you still use business cards, that's another video, or webinars or your profile or anything like that. You want to leave curiosity on the table so people ask you, hey, what's this about? Tell me more. And if you have your company name plastered all over everything, they can just go and Google your company name, and sometimes they might find great stuff. Maybe they'll find not so great stuff. We all know how that goes, right? And also they might find another person to buy or join. So you never want to use your company name. You want to create curiosity, and you want people asking you, hey, what is that all about? You said on your profile that you work for or you're a part of so-and-so, whatever the team name is, and I'll give you some good ideas. And you're going to have them start the conversation with you, because if they go and Google your team name, chances are they're not going to really find any information on that. So if you use that worksheet that I give you and you design, a very curiosity-driven team name, it's a really cool team name, and then you have a mission statement attached to it, when you're at a networking meeting or if you're prospecting online or offline or whatever, and somebody says, hey, what do you do? I would not talk about your company name. I would talk about your team and what you guys stand for. So at that point, I would say, hey, we've got a really cool group of people that we work with, and you can drop your team name, and then you can drop your mission statement, and we stand for, and then you'll have your mission statement. Now, if you follow that worksheet that I'm giving you in this video, you'll have a really cool mission statement that you can use. So the next time somebody asks you, what do? You actually have something that you can say, and I'll give you some scripts in that worksheet as well, that's going to get them to ask you for more information. And that's ultimately what you want when you're starting conversation, if you're out there prospecting and you're selling your products and your services, right? And I just remember that this was extremely powerful in our specific team. So our specific team, we had our team name, and we revolved everything around that team name, right? We had, if we wore a shirt to a company event or whatever, we would have our team name on it. We wouldn't have our company name. We would have our team name, and then people would be asking us about it. And when people, would ask me, what do I do on social media? I say, well, I've got this really great community that I'm a part of. Our mission is this, and I would state our mission statement, and then I would say, and our team name that we work with is called this, and and I just say, and have a closing question. Say, I happen to be in a travel company, so I'll say, so do you like to travel, and do you like to help people? You want to see more of the world, and then that starts the conversation into a closing question. And I got a ton more videos on my blog at TanyaAliza.com on how to start and close conversations. So here's your action step. I want you to make sure that you have your team name, and even if you're just a team of one right now, I want to make sure that you have your team name and your mission statement dialed in. Okay, that's going to be the biggest thing and biggest helpful thing that you can do right now. Okay, so dial that in. Go to my blog at TanyaAliza.com/57 download. We'll leave a link for you. You can hop over there. Right below the video, there'll be a yellow button. Click the yellow button, download my team name branding and mission statement worksheet, okay? Follow along with the questions and then fill in the blanks and get that dialed in. So the next time somebody says, what do? You have something that you can share with them that sounds of value, and it actually piques their interest, and they're wanting to know more about your products and services, rather than you sounding like a sales pitch or using your company name like everybody else in the company is doing, and then they go and they Google it and they find whatever they find, okay? So make sure you pick that up, TanyaAliza.com/57 download. We'll have it ready for you. Go through it and design your team name and design your team mission statement, and then look at some of the scripts that I have for when people ask you, what do you do? Question of the week. Do you already have a really awesome team name and mission statement? If you do, drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to see what your team name is. Also, if you're thinking of team names and you want to share below and get some feedback on team names that you're thinking about after you pick up that worksheet and you start going through some of the questions, drop it in the questions and comment section below, and I'd be more than happy to come and engage with you and provide some feedback and share with you some ideas that you can play off of with that team name and with that mission statement. So make sure to drop me a comment. I want to learn more about your team name and some ideas that you have flowing for what it is that you're doing. Did you enjoy this episode of Tanya Aliza TV? I truly hope that you did. I hope that you're getting some ideas going for your team name, and you're going to actually put that into action and put it into place for your business. Training videos are awesome, but they mean absolutely nothing unless you actually put them into action, right? So if you love this video, please share it with your team. Please share it with your friends via one of the social media share links around this video, and we will see you next week on Tanya Aliza TV.